Hello to chat. Welcome to the OOTD of today's podcast. Ding ding ding. I got my socks from Family Dollar. Pants, don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. Belt, don't remember. Monquita, me. Shirt, zoomies. Oh, look at the back. I love the back. And that's my fit. Oh, and both necklaces from Miss Judy. They're all tangled up. Boom. Boom. Rings. Got it for Christmas. Got it for my birthday. Oh no, got it from Mexico from Mama Rose. And nails, and that's it.
Hey guys, welcome to my OOTD for this week's pod. A new little segment we're doing. Okay, let's start off with my feet. I got my little boy socks. Heinz. I don't fucking know. They're in the Target section, but I boycotted, so. Oh, my jeans.
Right, G.
My jeans, they're also Target.
Damn, she like that.
They're also Target, but before I boycotted. And then my shirt is I got it in New Mexico. New Mexico at Shoe Palace. I don't know, but let me show you the back. It's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, and so earrings also got them at Target. Whew.
Damn.
And then today I just have 2 rings on. I have this as a gift for my mom for my birthday, and this is my 15 ring also for my birthday. My dainty little ojo bracelet, which keep an eye out. It's the topic of the day. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Big Sister Podcast. I'm your host, SisterSam, and I'm here with
co-host LilBean.
That's right,
LilBean.
I feel like you got ants in your pants or something. Why are you moving? Do I gotta get close?
I don't know.
Okay. That's cute.
I got squirrels in my pants.
Squirrels in my pants.
You know that's from?
Oh, and before we get started, we have a message from our past self because we got really sick last week.
What is the chat? Currently in bed sick in the living room because our AC is broken and we have the window AC in right now, but I do not feel great. Christmas kicked our ass and production got us all sick. So, we did not film this weekend, but we wanted to let y'all know that we were thinking of y'all and basically to wish us well because I'm tired of being congested and I'm tired of seeing green ass mocos coming out. I just want to breathe through my nose and be able to chew with my mouth closed. See you in the next one.
Production got us sick, like SisterSam said. I'm trying. Look what I'm doing though. Playing a little my career on 2K, but we do miss you guys. We are missing y'all today. Sad, tragic. But we will see you in the next one. I love y'all. I'm tired of being sick.
Influenza? Count your days.
Oh, me, bro. At the end of the year, that's crazy.
That was crazy. Yes.
My stomach is still messed up.
Mine is too. I cannot.
Yeah.
I can't. There's certain things I'll eat. Ooh. Rough.
The other day, bro, I walked into the car and I told Vina.
I can't even imagine.
I was like, bro, did somebody fart? They were like, they didn't get the whip because I farted outside, bro, but that's how bad it was. It literally came inside. And then he was like, Benny was like, ew, bro. He's like, someone did. And I was like, it was me, bro.
And our stomachs are messed up. You know what is so funny? I don't think as siblings we've ever farted in front of each other like that.
Right?
Like, I think it's
not
just
like that.
No. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh, I gotta fart. And obviously, like, we're leaving the room or we're going somewhere else. But I don't think I've ever just, like, my siblings have just ripped one. Silent ones, yeah.
Yeah, silent ones always
loud ones. Just ripped one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Oh, I know. Okay, guys, so this is officially our first video of 2026. We pre-recorded a lot because the holidays were coming up and we knew it was about to be hectic. Especially...
Oh, me. How many episodes? Is this our 5th episode or our 4th episode?
Our 5th episode.
Dang.
Our 4th we'll see. I'm doing a lot of editing. I'm doing a lot.
I think this is our 5th or 4th.
I think this is our 5th. And so, yes, like, when I got super sick, I was like, I can't edit. I'm not doing none of that. It was so bad. My eyes were hurting from just being on screens. It was crazy. But this is officially, like, our 5th, if not 4th episode. And it is so, so crazy because we wanted it to drop on a specific date. Excuse me, I have to burp.
And we did.
And we did.
She did.
Yeah, like, I was up till midnight, like, editing, and it wasn't the best editing. Also, we're watching our mouth. We cuss a lot.
Did we already cuss?
No.
We haven't cussed yet? Yay! Because we usually
We'll keep a cussing count on the screen. Anytime that there's something, we'll keep a cussing count. Adding more to my plate. But yeah, so we are just new episode, new year. How was your holidays, dude? We spent them together, but everybody has like different, you know, like opinions on our holidays.
So I will say this year did feel a little bit more like the actual holidays. More New Year's did.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas was a little iffy. It was kind of like everybody was just kind of waiting for the gifts. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude.
Like, everybody was itching for those.
Yeah.
And I got exactly what I wanted. I'm glad you were, bro. First of all, I'm so glad you were my Secret Santa. Like when I literally was like, bro, whoever gets me, I hope it's Sammy, because Sammy will give me exactly what I want and she'll make it top tier, bro.
Yeah.
No kizzy. What'd you think actually when you read my thing?
It was so funny because I was about to just say that too. I opened it up, right? We did a Secret Santa on a sticky note, and we basically were like, 3 things that you don't want, 3 things that you do want, and 1 thing that's going to benefit your future. Hashtag that was my idea, by the way. And we won't be using it again. Mm-hmm. But I opened it up, and I literally was the last one to pull, or the second to last to pull out of the thing. So in my head, I'm like, dang, like, maybe I got like my dad. I was really scared to get a guy because I was like, oh, what they're asking for is expensive. Mm-hmm. And so I pulled it, and I literally saw it. The first thing that I read is a custom-made apron by Sammy. And that's how I knew manifestation was real. Because I was like, there's no way that we put all, and it was what, like 8 of us, 9 of us in this hard hat. We put all our pieces of paper in there, and everybody went first and I went last. Like, that's just crazy. And the first thing I see is my name on the sticky note, and I'm like, oh yeah, definitely it was meant to be.
Yep. So I was like, bro, literally, I was like, I want an apron and I wanted freaking customized from Sammy, bro. Mm-hmm. So I was like, bro, that literally made my Christmas.
And I literally said, okay, I was like, I don't know what you want on it, but whatever you figure out you want on it, I will customize it and I will put it on there. I'll stitch it and edit it and do all the stuff I need to do so you have a cool apron. So waiting till nothing crazy either.
I want a whole design on the whole thing.
Imagine. No. I'm in my crafty era, so I'm kind of like looking forward to it, because I feel like in the last year I lost a lot of love of doing a bunch of crafts. Like I no longer was embroidering. I no longer was doing my Cricut.
Okay, I think one thing I want to do is do a lot of crafts.
Me too. I met this amazing girl at work. Oh, my whole team right now I'm really fond of. I love them. But a lot of things that I knew I always wanted to do, I've never met people who wanted to do them. Like I've never had like a group of people that are like, let's journal and let's do this. And I'm like, and I met girls like that, and I'm like, oh my god, obviously it's like God does things in such a mysterious way. So right now I'm really obsessed with my hobonichi. Like my hobonichi is gonna eat so hard this year. And I was sitting there and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in my crafting era. Like vision boards, we got our vision boards done.
Yes.
And I want to do like a goal poster of how to meet the visions that we have on our board, you know. And so I want to do that. I'm also stepping into like wanting to push myself to do things I've never done before. So I want to go to a cafe by myself and like do, I don't know, like journaling there. And I did think about doing junk journaling, but my only thing is I don't want to hoarder junk, because I also am like in my declustering or like getting rid of stuff. And so I'm like trying to figure out what is the best way to do that, because I love memories. I have a big old tote of like a memory box of like sweatshirts for my older brothers, beanies for my older brothers, clothes when we went to the RBD concert. Like my outfits are in there, the confetti, the Billie Eilish confetti. Like, but I want to make a craft out of them, like maybe cut it.
Yes, I was thinking about a junk journal, basically, right? Like just put like a bunch of shit on there, like for each day. I was gonna tell you,
a memory one, not just like we went to a restaurant and this was like what the fries were in. I don't want anything like that.
No, like literally family, like big events that happen in your family. Yeah,
and not to like down on anybody who does junk journals like that. I just feel like I'm just hoarding because I saw this girl who went to the McDonald's and got the Grinch thing, the meal, and she was like cutting up the socks and I'm like, you're just kind of hoarding junk, like that doesn't have a significant meaning to you. And like not to me to judge, but I am a very much like, if it has a meaning, I'm gonna hold on to it, and I want to preserve that,
and to go back and look at it and be like, oh, I made that.
And to be able to like, I always think, and this is probably crazy of me, because what if I end up with no kids? But I'm always like in my head, like one day my kids are gonna see all these things and they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Mom, like you were so cool, like on this day you did that, on that day you did this, oh my god, Mom, you wore this. I think that's why I have like such a fascination with like jackets, shoes, and jeans, because I know one day that will all be vintage, and my daughters and it will probably go crazy. Not saying that, you know, but like if it happens, it happens.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, and even if they're not like that, they don't swing like that, I have cool drippy male stuff too.
Most definitely. I'm like, you have very much,
I'm like,
that's funny, bro. Yeah, what the heck? That's actually cool. That's actually like a
so that's very much what I'm in my era for.
I love that.
Yeah.
Honestly, me too, but I really want to do crafts and stuff. I think one of my biggest goals this year is to take myself out by myself a lot.
Yeah.
I go out to eat by myself.
Oh, that is the best.
Go like, I don't know, just go do random shit by myself.
I'm not gonna lie, I love that. When I was around maybe a year or 2 years older than you, I would do that a lot. And I would prop my phone up and I'm watching my show and I'm eating at this restaurant.
Yeah, I got my whole tablet, bro. Might as well go out, you know? So I want to go do things like that. I like playing basketball, bro. Like, okay, so recently, like, me and my friend Dama have been going. Shout out, Dama.
Shout out, no free promo.
Hey. No, but we've been going hooping, bro. And like that has just been so much fun. Like I love it. Like I literally am like, bro, this is so fun. So I think I'm gonna add a lot of that into like my self dates, is go take myself to go play basketball or go, bro, like go do stuff like that. This year I plan to be on J Dog's team, bro.
Oh, you're gonna play softball?
Yeah, I want to be. I still need to contact J Dog. But
that's right.
No kids yet. That's one of my goals. Hopefully I'm on there. But yeah, I want to do stuff like that, bro.
I'm so excited for you. I want to do similar. You need a job.
That's the first thing to be able to do that.
I want to like do quality things outside, and I really feel it in my heart and soul that that's what's happening. Because you know, they said year 2025 was the snake year. You're shedding everything, and I felt like in 2025 I was shedding skin. I might be the most beautiful python anybody's ever seen right now. Like if it was the year of the snake and we're shedding skin, I'm telling you, I'm like an iridescent white snake that is just in her pure, most beautiful era.
About to start becoming color.
Yes, like I'm like, it's crazy because
that's actually a dope ass light.
Yeah, it's like crazy to think about it, because this year is the year of the horse. And they say, like, for Chinese New Year, which is Lunar Year, they have animals that symbolize the new year. And so they say that, like, the horse is going to carry you, you know, to, like, where you're meant to be.
What?
Yeah, and so I'm like, oh, if I'm a horse, I'm a good old Mustang.
Save a cowboy, ride. Wait, no. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Ride a horse, bro? No.
I'm like, one or the other, we're going to ride something. But yeah, so I feel like it's just gonna be a really good year. I'm really excited. Not that you asked, but my opinion on our holidays.
Tell me your opinion on your holidays.
You're like, what did I do?
I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, tell me.
I had a really good holiday, but that's when I started getting sick, because the day of Christmas Eve, I remember I was sitting here and I was finishing wrapping gifts, and I was like a headache.
Boom.
No, like I was getting so hot. I was having hot flashes, and I'm like, what the heck? And I'm like, oh, I haven't ate nothing I need to eat. So I had a little bit of food, and then I went back to wrapping, and I'm like, dude, my head hurts, like a really bad migraine. Really, really bad migraine. I haven't had migraine since I was 15. Like, I remember I was on so many medications because I would get the worst headaches. and I have not had any migraines. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel this one. But I kept pushing through it, and then we got to Mom's, and I kid you not, like I was like a little bit tired, but then I started eating and we were hanging out, and I even took ibuprofen, and I was like, no, I'm fine, like I'll be fine. But I was like so excited. I was like, I want to open gifts. Like I was trying to get people to open gifts at 9 p.m. I was like, guys, why wait till midnight? We can just pretend
right now.
Yeah, like let's do it. And so I just remember that I had a really great time, but then as soon as we started opening gifts, and I think like all the excitement started to like come up, and then it was like I hit my peak, and then the downfall happened, and I was like, oh shit, I literally wanted to cry. I came home in the car on my way home. I remember I closed my eyes, and I was feeling a lot of emotions because I felt a lot of different things that night, and I just had tears running down my eyes, like running down my eyes. I didn't even sleep in my bed. I came to sleep on the couch because our AC broke, and Christmas was hot. Christmas was so hot,
bro. Like,
so
why was Christmas hot?
Stop using AI. Don't use ChatGPT. We're literally ruining the world. That's what my theory
We're killing
is.
Animals. Think about how much animals
Polar
don't have
bears?
waters.
I'll never see a polar bear in real life.
No, we won't.
Ever. I will
Unless
never
we
see a
go to
penguin.
Atlanta.
I'll never see a seal in their natural habitat because the world is just getting so hot.
Bro, okay, bro. This is actually crazy. Now thinking about that. I'm like, I hate that we got sick because that shit
Christmas,
sucked.
well, that's when I felt sick. So I got home, and I remember that I couldn't sleep in the bed. Antonio just has so much body heat that I was like, I cannot sleep next to you right now. I laid on the couch, and I was so like overstimulated to the point where my hands started twitching, and I was falling asleep. Like I would feel myself falling asleep, and the simple graze of my nail hitting my skin would irritate me, and I would wake up. And I would be like, oh my god, like I just felt
that
so
was the worst
sick.
sickness ever because you couldn't sleep, or you would wake up and you were like sweating.
Anything.
I was about to you're sweating, bro, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like it's bad.
It was so bad. So and then it was like 5 a.m. and Antonio came, and he scared me because I was facing the couch, and so like he came from that way, and he goes, babe, are you okay? And I'm like, I just couldn't sleep. He's like, well, do you want me to come sleep with you? And so he came, and he made himself atendido, and he laid on the floor next to me, and I just remember I woke up, and I had the worst migraine. That when we woke up, I had to wear sunglasses, and I went to Mom's, and before you came out of your room, I had sunglasses on, and I told her, I was like, Mom, I don't feel good. I have a fucking migraine. I feel so sick. And she's like, are you, oh my god, like what's going on? I was like, I just do not feel good. So I ate, and then we came home, had to get ready, and then we had to go to Antonio's house for his family's Christmas because they celebrated on the 25th. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I was taking a lot of ibuprofen because of my jaw. So I was like, oh no, like I'll get through it. No.
That
damn, I'm boring or what?
No.
Fucking loud ass yawn. I'm like, okay.
No, like I was yawning, but I was.
Did I say the F word?
Yeah, you did. No, it's because I yawned, but I was trying to like, what is it called? Like respond to your thing, and then
that sounds like a good yawn.
You know,
like no way.
Yeah, literally, it was a yawn. Okay,
but so I'm
not boring, bitch.
Oh. So we were at his mom's house, and I literally was like feeling great. We hung out for a minute, and then Mom was making mole, and so we went back to the house, and I kid you not, I was like, oh my god, I'm starting to feel sick, but I'm getting through it with ibuprofen. That's what I was taking. And no, that night when I came home, because Christmas was on a Thursday, I had to go to work Friday, and that Friday I was like, oh, I sound congested, one. And I was sneezing a lot too, and I was like, oh my god, allergies, because it was really hot, and then before Christmas,
okay,
it was cold.
First of all, I got sick first before Sammy because I took Antonio to work, and then the next day I got sick.
And he was sick before all of us.
He's like, it's just allergies.
And he started when we went to the Avatar movie.
When we went to fall, we
went to the Avatar movie, and literally as soon as we came out of the Avatar movie, he was like, oh my gosh, it's because of the scent of the flower that they were spraying. Because him and you guys both get really bad allergies. So I thought in my head on Friday, I'm just sneezing, I'm cleaning, there's dust. I'm like, it's allergy. Even my boss asked me, he's like, Sammy, are you getting sick? Are you feeling okay? And I was like, no, it's just allergies, I'm fine. the way that it fucking hit me after I left work on Friday.
Bro.
I was out, and Saturday was the worst I had ever felt. I literally was like, my organs hurt, Mom. My organs hurt. They were hurting.
Okay, yes. I thought I was tripping. I thought I was like, bro, I thought I was tripping because I was like, I touched my stomach and it felt like so sore. Like it felt like it felt like a lombriz was doing ab workouts. Literally, like I was like, ow, bro. Like what the fuck? And then I was like just chilling. And then like my eyes would start watering out of nowhere,
bro.
And then I was like, bro,
and then the snot wasn't even green for you to be like,
yes,
oh my God.
Okay, that part. I was like, bro, am I sick for real?
Yeah, because that part.
Because usually when you're sick,
yeah.
like your mucus is like super green, and you're like,
ugh, you're like, this is gross. You have the loogies coming up.
Yes, I couldn't even like.
Same.
I couldn't even
like clear it.
You're like, I couldn't even. No cap. That sucked.
No, and then I remember I told you I was like, I'm gonna take a hot shower because we started getting like you were sick, but then you started getting worse. And I was like, I'm gonna take a shower, and I even texted her on Saturday. I was like, bro, we're not filming. Like, I do not feel great. I'm not doing this.
I literally was like, thank gosh, because
the way that I was congested. So my Christmas, besides the sickness, was really good. I mean, like, not to put our family business out there, but like we didn't fight, we got along, we had dinner together.
I fell asleep.
You guys played Monopoly, or you didn't play, but everybody else played Monopoly.
Guys, that was the one thing about my holidays is I knocked out early both times.
She about slept through New Year's too.
Yeah, but they woke me up.
And I have a video of her. I'll insert it. She just looks dead under the table, like.
I eating my grapes. At least I ate my grapes, bro. At least I ate my grapes.
Literally. But so then Christmas was good. My Secret Santa person who had me, my brother Tony had me, and he phenomenal man. I'm not gonna lie, I know he had help, but he ate down. I got my fur coat that I really had been wanting. They matched my mittens that I got prior to Christmas, actually.
That's funny.
And I was like, this is perfect. I'm manifesting a snowboarding trip where we're in a cabin and it's snow. We're hoping.
And we have those big circles.
Yeah, on our head.
Yeah.
So I'm manifesting that. So I'm like, oh, it's coming true. And then he got me basically, what else he got me? The fur coat and my Uggs, my blue frosty Uggs that I love. I love that color so much. But that was not the only thing I got. My mom also bought me a purse, and I got an iPad from the one and only LilBean here, and then my little brother. Here's the funny story of the LOL moment that I had about this iPad. I am very grateful for everybody who got me gifts.
Hold on, pause before you even say what you're gonna say.
I was trying to show my gratitude.
Oh, show your gratitude.
Oh, no, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I'm just gonna say they didn't have any other colors.
Okay, let me show my gratitude.
Go.
Back to the scheduled regular program that we're filming. Okay, so I just want to say I'm very grateful for everything that I got, because like we have had bad Christmases in the past. We know what it's like to be an angel baby, an angel chicken.
I know, but
but like you still are able to show gratitude.
I'm very grateful for
So this Christmas was a good Christmas for all of us. I mean, like everybody got even close to like everything they wanted. Like
I think everybody got everything they wanted.
So
I don't think there was any complaints at all.
My only complaint was this iPad. And it wasn't even a big complaint.
It was a big complaint, bro. I've been hearing about it every day since we got this iPad.
Not no more, because I got my new one in.
Got the iPad, actually.
Okay.
If you guys gave me an iPad, you better not get the same colors. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so you make me sound so bad.
I'm just kidding, though.
So I got my new iPad in. Okay, it's the day of Christmas. Let me paint the story out. We're all sitting there, and then my brother goes, okay, I have one more to give out. And it's like, oh, this one is, no, I wasn't his last one. But he's like, I got one to give out. He's like, this is for me and Yara. And I'm like, oh my God, here's the thing, guys. It's really hard to surprise me. It's really hard to like try to get me to be like, oh my God, I didn't know. It's only ever happened once that I haven't known about something. My mom is the one to blame, and I'm gonna call her out. If you're gonna throw me a surprise, don't tell my mom. If you're gonna propose to me, don't tell my mom until the day of. If you're gonna do something major for me, you better be very careful if you tell that woman. I literally called her and I was like, Mom, are we doing Secret Santa? Or are we buying gifts for everybody? Because I don't know where everybody's buying gifts for each other. She's like, well, all I'm going to say is that you definitely probably should buy Yara and Mino something. I'm like, well, I don't have a transactional relationship with them. That's weird. But what did they give me that you feel the need that I should get them something? And then she
But it was funny because...
Wait, let me finish the phone call. She sat there quiet, and I was just like, you don't need to tell me what they got me. I'm not dumb. I wasn't born yesterday. I know they got me the iPad. She's like, well, just make sure you get them something. And I was like, well, I'm writing everybody cards. Like, you know, something like emotionally. And I still haven't handed those cards out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't even hand them out.
I have them sitting over there, and I haven't handed them out. And so I was like, oh my God. So I started stressing because I know I had her as a Secret Santa. So I was like,
well, her man literally had a Mino too.
Yeah, and I was like, but I feel like, okay, they're my little siblings, and like, although I can't buy gifts for like everybody in my family because the pocket's kind of tight at the moment, I was like, no, I definitely want to still get something for Mino because I got her something even though she was my Secret Santa. But I love my little brother. My little brother, my entire life, is almost like my baby. He's like my kid. Yeah. And so I was like, if you guys work so hard to give me something like that expensive, the least I can do is the bare minimum. And so what did I do? I went out of my way and made sure my brother is set up to be a tattoo artist, which we're waiting. Hopefully in the next couple of months,
I told him
I'll have my first tattoo. But I figure it out. You're like, I don't know what I want. Yeah. I want a strawberry. So then I already know. He hands it to me, and I'm like, I know what this is. He looked at me and he goes, like, who told you? And he looked at Yara, like if Yara told me. I was like, she didn't tell me. And then I opened it, and you can't really tell with the iPads what color they are, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh, what color is it? And then it's blue. And I went, oh, thank you. I love it so much, guys. Like, I'm gonna cry. And it really, I was like, oh my God, I finally got an iPad. I've been wanting an iPad for years. I got my iPad. Here's the dilemma. Blue is my color.
Oh my God, like I said, they didn't have any other color, bro.
Blue is my color. Wait a minute. Blue is my color. You'll have your chance, okay? You'll have your chance to explain.
Blue's your color.
Blue is my color. You come into my apartment, anything that I own, anything that I love dearly, anything that I use almost on a day-to-day basis is gonna be blue. Okay, and it's a very sentimental reason why. Why? Even the podcast intro is green and blue, and guess whose blue is? Me. And guess who's green? It's our favorite colors. And you know, everybody's like, they're just colors, guys. But if you have a sister or a sibling, you know what I mean.
Yes,
blue is my color. And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, she bought herself an iPad a couple months ago, and she called me and she FaceTimed me and she goes, oh my God, guess what I got? I had such a good day. I did all this self-care stuff, went to Ulta, I spoiled myself. Then I went to Best Buy and guess what I got? And I was like, oh my God, I know what she got. She got an iPad. And I wanted to be so happy for her, but then she showed me the goddamn thing. Guess what color it was? Blue. Not even that. Guess the case of the iPad.
Blue. It's because first of all, pause, because when I went to go get my iPad, I was like, bro, I'm just gonna get an iPad, whatever they call it, the color they got, I'm buying it, bro. That's the one color they had. They didn't have any other color, and I was like, I'm not trying to wait for a color, bro. Like, I'm gonna get this iPad right now.
Mind you, she also likes pink, and she could have got the pink one.
They didn't have it.
She could have been like, you know what?
I didn't want to wait.
You know what you could have done? You could have been like, hey, can you look up what other Best Buys are in the area that carry a pink iPad?
Bro, who wants to drive to another
I do that. I would do that. You know why? Because I know patience. I know zen. I am peace.
I was like, I want this iPad, bro. And so when I went to go look at a case that's also blue, I was like, bro, that one's like
perfect because it matches the iPad.
Exactly. Exactly.
Your argument is weak.
I don't care. That's exactly why I got that blue iPad and that blue case.
Hater ass energy.
You're the one that came up and talking about your shit weak.
Okay, hold on. So that it was like, okay. So I'm so grateful for my iPad. And I literally was like, I came home and I was so excited. I was about to open it. And then I was like, no, I'm going to wait till tomorrow. Because I was like, I have a migraine. I've been crying on the way home. Don't feel great. The next day rolls around and I'm looking at it and sitting on my island, and I'm like, I grabbed the box and I'm like, blue. I love blue. Like, I breathe blue. Like, my veins run blue. And so I was like, man. And you know, I was like, I'll just text our group chat. And I texted our three-person group chat. And I was like, hey guys, would you guys care if I were to switch the color out for my iPad? And Yada's like response is like, no, like, you're good. It's your iPad, dude. Do whatever you want, like whatever you like, because at the end of the day, it's yours. And so I was like, okay. But my brother kind of scares me because he always clocks my shit. And so I was hesitant. And so I was like hoping he would read my text. All day that I was at my mom's house, I'm like, oh, I'll read my text. We went to Antonio's mom, still hadn't answered my text. We went back to my mom's, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm really heading home. And I was like, oh, he's hanging out with Yada and my older brother. I was like, I gotta ask. So I go up there, I was like, Mino, have you read my text? And he goes, what text? And I was like, in the group chat. He's like, the family group chat? No. The other group chat? No. I was like, it's right there. It says third person. We're the third group chat in his little thing. And then he's like, what does it say? I was like, do you care if I switch my iPad color? And he goes, no. I was like, I'm really grateful about the iPad you got me. I just want you to know. But this over here, the blue one, when she knows blue is my color. And so then he's like, no, you can switch it. And so basically I ended up switching it. I didn't just switch it to like a pink or purple. I got the Starlight one, which is like a gold. But with that Starlight, I ended up having to upgrade it. So shout out to them for getting me my dream iPad, because they got me my dream iPad.
What?
Yep.
You got your dream iPad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's actually dope as fuck.
But you guys got me my dream iPad.
We did?
Well, yeah, because when I switched it, I got the color I wanted.
Oh.
It's my dream iPad.
I thought you wanted the $1,000 iPad.
No, that's if I wouldn't get my MacBook. But I have to upgrade my laptop. Okay. That's a whole other thing. But basically,
well, at least now you got an iPad and now you can get
because I have to have a laptop. Yeah, I'm looking at it. But basically, that's the whole story of how Christmas went, and the fact that blue is my color. Not that nobody else can wear blue or own anything blue, but as long as we live and breathe the same air and blood, you shall not ever do that to me again.
I would do it again. I'm just kidding. No, I just have to do it one time in a experience, because
I think it's fair to say, because that's the only blue thing you own that is like a serious hard blue.
Yeah.
Like besides clothes, which I'm not counting clothes.
I do feel bad that I do have that color, but I don't, because that's the dopest color they had, and they didn't have any other color. And I was like,
will
bro,
not
I want
lie. That blue color is so beautiful. It is like so beautiful. And if you wouldn't have had it, I would have been eating it up.
Oh, I know.
My case is blue though for my iPad.
Which I think your case and your thing's gonna look dope.
It's gonna look so cute. But she inspired me, because originally I was just gonna get a case like how the phones have it, where you just pop it on. But I got the case that has the flip thing that she has. But yeah, so that's basically Christmas. New Year's didn't feel like New Year's.
It didn't. Okay, so let me say that. So my beginning, like in the morning when I woke up, it felt like New Year's Eve. But then like throughout the day, like it felt like it. And then in la noche, I was like, oh no, it doesn't feel like it no more. Because I started feeling really tired. But it's because I woke up at like 7 in the morning, bruh. Like, I was so tired.
Right, that's why you were tired.
That is why I was tired, actually. That's literally why I couldn't hang, because I woke up hella early. And literally because I was sick, I have not been able to sleep, bro. Like, I've been waking up every day. To this day, I've been waking up for like, at like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I sit there. Can't go to sleep.
I'm the same way. I was the same way when I was sick.
Yeah, like, it's horrible. That literally happened to me today. Oh boy, I woke up. Yes,
you're still sick?
Well, I don't know.
Or you're just like the aftermath?
Yeah, the aftermath. Yeah. But I was sitting in like I was sleeping, obviously. I wake up because I'm like sweating balls, but it's because my room is like super like hot. Yeah. Because I had the heater all the way up, no fan on. Boy, I woke up cociendo. I was like, oh,
you're like rotisserie chicken.
I was really taking off. I was like, holy shit.
Now you're sleeping in a sauna.
Bro, I was like, it's hot in here. And then I woke up, and then I went to go get water, and then I went back to sleep. And then that's when I called you later, because I was like,
no, I have not been able to sleep. And honestly, now that you say that, it's been like since we were sick, I feel like your body is like sore when the inside out.
You can't find the comfortable spot to sleep. Oh, I hate that.
I hate that so much. But yeah, New Year's didn't really feel like New Year's. We did all our New Year's superstitions and traditions that we do. but it didn't feel New Year's Eve at all. And I don't know, maybe it's just...
even when it hit 12. When it hit 12, I don't know if it was because I recently had woken up or what, but it was just kind of like, felt so off.
Yeah.
Like, I was just kind of like, what the
Because
heck?
you even took a nap before midnight on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So, like, that felt jolly and holly. And
Yeah, because I woke
New
up and I was
Year's-
like, hey!
Yeah, everyone's like, open the gifts, open the gifts!
Yeah, and then, like, New Year's was like, hey, Happy New Year's! But everybody was, like, running around like some chickens, and I was like, oh my gosh, where do I go? Like, what do I do?
Yeah, it's like I'm going to the table and eat my grapes.
Yeah, because I was gonna go outside to run with you guys, and I was like, I
Don't have
don't even, bro, my brain was so, like, prendido, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, I could have gone and grabbed my backpack at least and just ran with my backpack. Didn't do that. I literally could have grabbed lentejas dentro lentejas.
No. Oh, we didn't do lentejas this year.
Yeah. And then...
Oh.
And then I was like, well, where are the grapes at? Because I want to grab the grapes and eat under the... And then I didn't go all the way under the table because I'm not trying to find love all the way. Like, I'm trying to be like, just...
Sneakily?
Yeah,
The halfway's love is crazy.
Yeah,
chat.
it's because I'm not trying to be locked in right now, so, like, let me know type shit. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. No.
No way.
But for real, like, I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's...
My grapes.
We are definitely crazy chickens. I kid you not, it was like 11:45 when I checked the clock. And then we're playing Loteria, and then out of nowhere, I'm like checking the clock again. It's 11:58, guys, we gotta get ready. And so I'm sitting there grabbing a house key, wrapping it in a bill, trying to put it in my shoe, trying to make sure I have the maleta ready. And Antonio's still trying to put the key in his shoe. And I'm like... My dad, I don't know where you hear him, Happy New Year! And then I just run out the door with my maneta, my bill, and my shoe. And then Antonio's just chasing me. He's like, babe, I'm running! I have the video that I took, and then we're running back inside. And my mom put the grapes in the fridge. They were so cold.
Yeah,
and my jaw right now and my tooth, I was like trying to chew on this side. I was like, these are so cold. But I wrote down my 12 wishes, and I was like, here we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a crazy... It's a crazy 5 minutes.
Yeah, those were like crazy. I was like, yo. And then I woke up the next day and Gordito hits me with, who wants to play Loteria?
Oh, yeah.
Like, Gordo,
that's his game right now. Yo. He was so, oh my God, I broke his little heart. Because we were playing in the first game. Everybody's like, if you clear out your whole card, you have to yell buenas. And literally me and him won on the same one. I think it was el árbol. And I clear it, and I'm like, buenas. And he was so excited because his reaction was, and then as he's doing that, I go, buenas. No, my boy got off that chair and started crying. He's heartbroken. I broke my little man's heart. And I'm sitting there like, I'm the worst tia in the world right now because I should have. It was just an initial reaction, but I was like, I should have shut up. Like,
you're like, I should have looked up and seen his reaction first before saying
it. Literally, as I'm looking up, seeing his reaction, I'm yelling it. And I'm like, I messed up. I apologize, but you lose some, you win some. You gotta know how to take your L. So, yeah, he did.
I bet you he learned his lesson to say it faster next time.
Yeah, you gotta be quick with it. The Mexican tias will never wait for you.
Oh no, no, not if the billete sitting right there.
Hell no. And then we started playing because the first round was practice. Then we started playing for a quarter, and he started singing. And he was like, "My quarter's in." And I was like, "That's right."
Like, give me that broad paws. That's funny, no kidding.
Yeah, but
yeah, New Year's and Christmas was wild.
I just feel like the holidays are over, back to being broke and back on the saddle, you know.
Yeah.
This year,
but honestly,
making money.
Yep, no cap. Honestly, like you said, you felt like brand new type to me, like, you know, refresh. That's literally how I felt this year. Like, I'm like, you know what? I feel like I left a lot of things behind in 2025, and I'm actually really proud of the things that I left behind. Like, I was, you know, because I started journaling again.
That's right.
So I was doing my journal, and I was just, like, writing stuff down, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to write down things that I let go in 2025, things that I'm going to let go.
That's a good idea.
And things that I left in 2025 are actually big things to me. And I'm like, dang, bro, like, I feel so good right now. Like, I'm like,
I need to do that. That's a good idea. I'm going to steal that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then in, like, my journal, too, I wrote, like, I asked myself 2 questions. Which one?
You scratch yourself right there?
Yeah, my nails, I scratch myself.
Don't scratch the cooch.
Oh no, my cushy, I'm careful. No, but the whatchamacallit? Yeah, the journaling, I asked myself 2 questions. And I asked myself the word. What's a word that you think you ended on 2025? Like, what's a word that you describe the whole year that you feel?
Well, let me tell you what my word of the year was when I first chose it. When 2025 first started with my sanctuary team, we all do a word of the year, and I chose fearlessness. And I remember there was a person there who was like, "Be careful what you ask for because it just might be handed to you." In that moment when that was being said to me, I thought to myself, like, as a secondary thought, because I was having a conversation, I literally thought, whatever God has in store for me, God, bring it to me. And so throughout the year, I had a lot of things that I never, in my mind, was like, this is what's going to happen this year. You know, like, I crashed out a week ago. And so it was really, like, hard. And so I think that I ended 2025 with the word, not just fearlessness and living through that, but unapologetically fearlessness. Ooh. Because in those moments where I was like, like, I'm scared of taking that step. I'm scared. Like, I lost my job this year. I had to start over. I had to go back into school. And I knew that it was like, I'm taking a week-long vacation and this semester just started. How am I going to manage that? Being somewhere where I have no service. Like, I'm scared of, like, failing. Mm-hmm. And I knew that I had to fail in different aspects of my life. So I went into it. And at first, when stuff would happen to me, and I would always think about, like, my word of the year was fearlessness. Not to be scared of anything. It was just like, oh, fearful. Like, yeah, like do it. I would sit there and it would be a constant battle in my head of, like, I'm scared that happened. When I got the email of, you don't have a job at the moment. Thankfully, there was donors that were willing to cover, but as soon as August 20 or 30, whatever, hit, it's like, I don't have a job. I could take this offer, but is that offer what I want? And that's when I started fasting, and I was like, I can be scared. Antonia can be scared, but God will always have my back. And so at the end of the day, I feel like, honestly, unapologetically fearlessness with a dash of faith, because my faith has just gotten so much stronger.
That's dope.
So 2025 was crazy.
That's actually that's like a really good word, bro.
What, did you pick a word for the year last year? No?
I didn't. Not for the starting of 2025. But one thing that, like, one word that I did end it with was strength, because I feel like this year taught me a lot of strength of, like, just dealing with hard things that are, like, a lot of people don't deal with, and you just kind of have to, you know. I feel like I dealt with a lot of those things. I feel like I grew a lot in, like, my mental. I mean, I feel like I'm not the best in my mental right now, but I feel like I've grown a lot in knowing my emotions a lot more. And then, like, I had a lot of big moments in last year that I was like, oh my gosh, is this really gonna happen? Is this really the time that it's gonna happen? So it was a lot of, like, oh my gosh, you know. So, like, that was, like, I feel like a lot of my strength was built. And then I got my first job, which was a cool job to have, taught me a lot as well. And I feel like that taught me a lot of strength of, like, just everything with the word strength, mentally, physically, everything with it. And, like, also another one was, bruh, like, having the strength to finish high school, bruh.
That's a hard one.
Like, I actually did that, you know, that's actually crazy. And then, like, I feel like strength resembles a lot of 2025 for me.
You should be so proud of yourself, because I think, like, even in little things, you were able to find, like, yourself to be grounded enough to get yourself through it. And at your age, with everything that you've experienced and everything that's happened to you, I don't think that I or anybody I knew, if I was your age, I would have gone through that. Like, I definitely would have committed. Like, I would have committed, and it wouldn't have been pretty for my family or our family, because they're not just mine anymore.
Yeah,
so
for real.
You should be very proud of you being strong, and I think, like, that you carry that anywhere you go. Like, you're a very strong person, and, like, for how young you are, so many grown women, so many, and you know this, are always admiring, because it's like, you're willing to be like, I don't want a boyfriend. I don't need a relationship. That man does not treat you right. Why are you with him? Why are you doing that? That is not okay. Like, you're so set in that. So, yeah, strength. I think you're just very powerful.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No kidding. Like that actually means a lot to me.
You're welcome. I wrote it in my notebook and memorized it.
Oh my gosh. No, for real, like that actually means a lot. Like when somebody tells me that I'm strong, I don't believe it.
You're like, where?
I'm like, I don't see it. But like for real, like when people tell me, like, because I do have a lot of people that tell me, bro, like you're such a good person, bro, like you do this, you have this. And sometimes I don't see it in myself, but then sometimes I think about it, I'm like, what do they see in me that I don't see?
Yeah.
And like I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. But I think this year, I found out I have a lot of strength.
Yeah. And you gravitate towards wanting to keep feeling like
being
really strong with stuff.
Yeah. So yeah.
So are you gonna pick a word for 2026?
I need to.
Yeah, I think you should do it. I chose a word this year.
Go.
And I also have 2 other words that are components, so it makes 3 words that I want to hold myself accountable for. But my word overall for the year, overall, is going to be discipline.
Ooh.
I need to be disciplined. I need to be disciplined with my money. I need to be disciplined with my time. I need to be disciplined in my relationships. I need to be disciplined in my goals and my dreams because I have a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
crazy amount of potential.
People have always told me so many things. Oh my gosh, Sammy, you can do this, you can do that. I'm not scared to talk to people. I'm not scared to do those things that it's like a fearing thing when you're younger. And now I'm not. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I started my new job and me acomodé así because I was like, oh, so what do you watch? What are you reading? What are you into? You know, and like, hi guys, or good morning. Like I'm not. Those things to me before
you have to like be outgoing.
You have to, and it's a thing where like, can it be a blessing and a curse? Probably. Should you be scared? Maybe a little bit, but oh well.
The worst thing you're gonna get is somebody to tell you they don't want to talk to you, or just something like that.
Yeah, and I think that it's just I have to be disciplined. I have to be disciplined in a lot of things.
Discipline is a good answer.
You should like think about. Maybe yours would be like consistent.
Well, right now I'm thinking of it. The word that's really calling me is patience.
Oh, that's a good one. If you would have been patient, you could have got a pink iPad. If the patience would have been there in 2025, the pink iPad would have been out.
Good thing it wasn't.
No, patience isn't bad. I think that it's a good one.
I think I want to give myself 2 words.
Okay.
I think I want to give myself patience because I do need to learn a lot of patience in like everything. Like not even just like one thing, a lot of things. So I think patience is a good thing to learn, and I think I'm gonna give my other word emotions.
Oh my gosh, like in tune with your emotions?
Yes, like I'm gonna give. So my 2 words of 2026 is patience and emotions, and yeah, hopefully by next year, I cry every day.
I'm not gonna lie, when you become so in tune with your emotions and you give yourself the permission to feel them, it's like a switch of like, am I a crybaby? Because I think I'm a crybaby now. Okay. I really think I'm a crybaby. Like as soon as my therapist was like, give yourself permission, don't be scared to do it.
That's what my therapist
I saw a little girl. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry now. I saw a little girl and she's walking into the store with her dad, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, getting into my car, and I just like start crying in my car because I'm like, that's so beautiful to go into the store with your dad. I do have our dad.
Yeah,
but I didn't grow up with a dad. So it's different. And so that was really when I was like, oh my god, it's okay to cry about that stuff because it does hurt, and I do feel it, but
it's better to cry in the moment than hold it and later on be like, why didn't I cry about that? Or why am I feeling that? Because, bro, literally, that's one of my biggest things that I'm like, bro, like, I felt that in the moment, but instead of just, like, not wanting to make anybody else feel uncomfortable, I decided to make myself feel uncomfortable and just deal with it later, but I never dealt with it later, so it hit me later, and I'm like, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that.
100%. And literally the thing that
and
really...
And also stop my bad negocio.
What?
I want to stop my negocio.
Oh, I was like, what? You should be like a bodybuilder or something. No, I'm just kidding. No. What I was going to say before I got distracted is... What were we talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Like you're being a crybaby emotion.
Oh, what I started realizing... Now what I say deeply, like anytime that I cry, or when I was having that whole situation with the person before, I literally will be like, you know what, I'm gonna feel it so deeply now, so I never have to feel this situation again. And so when someone, like the whole thing with my crash out last week, 3 days, like you walked in, I was cooking dinner, I just started bawling. I just started crying.
That's funny. Like, I literally walked in and I
That's
was
funny? That's funny, guys.
No, it's not funny like that, but it was just like, no, it is funny because, bro, when I came in, like, I thought it was a normal day. Like, I thought we're just sick. And then,
we're
like,
just under the weather.
And then he said me, like, I just can't stir in the pot. I just can't do it anymore. It looks at me and just starts. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, wait, like, I literally couldn't tell if we were being for real or not. And then production was just standing there. And then I was like, oh,
production be like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah, like, production was just standing there, like, and then I was like, oh, this is real. I was like, oh, is that really okay, bro?
Yeah, she came and gave me a hug. But the thing is, like, with that situation, I cried that night. Okay, I went to mom and I talked to mom about it. And I'm the type of person, if you know me, I don't like anybody in my business. I don't like people knowing certain things about me. If I'm having relationship issues, I'm like, okay, we're going to figure this out. We will have these conversations, me and you. And then if I'm like hanging out with a friend and then we start talking about certain things, I'm like, oh yeah, and this happened and that happened. But this is what we did to get out of that funk. This is what we're doing. Because I don't believe in sharing personal things with people, even if they are my friend, my dearest friends, that that's happening in that current moment, because it just messes with your energy. And it's such a vulnerable time, whether it's an argument, a disagreement, whatever it may be, whatever hardship, it's such a vulnerable time that whatever is going to be said to you, you could really make actions. Yeah, like you could take that into consideration and start acting off of that thought that was said to you. That's not even your own original thought. So I crashed out in my kitchen and I was just crying, and then she's like, well, I came to drop the car off because Antonio's truck's in the shop, so we're borrowing my mom's. And Antonio's like, do you want to go with me to go talk to your mom? And me and my mom have a very healthy relationship now, but we didn't always have it like that. So I get very, like, nervous, and not that she makes me nervous, but I get very, like, almost anxious, because I'm like, is whatever she says, is it going to be positive, or is it going to be more on the negative side?
Is it what I need to hear, or what I, like, you know?
Yeah. And so I was like, yeah, you know what? I need my mom. I, like, regardless of it all, I need my mom. So we went over to my mom's house, and I was just telling her, and I was like, you know what? Like, I just was telling her everything, how I was feeling, everything that's going on, and I just started crying, and I just started feeling it. And I can tell you right now that situation that made me feel so bad like that, because I let myself feel it, and I let myself cry, and I just didn't care who saw me feeling it. I feel so great about the decision that I have to make now. Like, I feel like, yeah, am I in, like, a little bit of a, like, I'm grieving the current situation and the change? Yes, but do I feel it with sadness and hurt? No, because I felt it so deeply that I let the other emotions start doing their work within me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think you should definitely become a crybaby, and if whoever says, you're such a crybaby, good. I'm sorry that you're just a brick wall.
I'm a brick wall right now.
Oh, sorry, honey. You'll get there.
I'm just kidding. No, for real though, I appreciate that. I actually do. That's, like, one of my biggest goals, is just, like, I want you to see me in 2026 and be like, who is that? You know?
That's that baddie with the fatty.
Like, that's, bro, I got a fatty. Don't play.
I'm like, chill, back to what we were talking.
For real though, like, I'm trying to have body tea, mind tea, everything tea type beat.
I want all my T's crossed and all my I's dotted.
Hey,
I know that's right.
No, for real, dude. Like, I literally, like, oh my gosh, I feel like I have a good feeling about 2026.
Me too.
And, like, honestly, bro, justice comes in different ways, but I really hope that I get the chance to do something big this year.
Do you think this will be the year that you share your story?
I think this is the year that I will most likely share my story, yes. But I need to work on my emotions.
Yeah, you gotta get in tune with it. You
Yeah,
know, you
like-
gotta know.
Yeah, like I've already been working a lot on like my inner stuff. So I think that's like helping me out a lot because it's kind of like popping bottles open, like roll by
Bottles
roll.
in the club, make it blizzard.
Literally, like that's literally how I
So
feel.
I was singing like a G6.
Like a G6.
You had to be there.
Like
Okay, back to what we were talking about.
G6. Yeah, for real. Like that's just my life right now. I want to get in tune with it.
You're like, that's my update.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, can we talk about something? There's a topic that I told you I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, let's get to it.
I love that we can have this sister bond and conversation. We can just be all gushy and vulnerable with y'all, but I have something juicy I want to share.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, this. Yo me voy a quedar. Ay, güey.
Te vas a cagar.
You know what? I don't speak Spanish.
But we're going to practice, so don't judge us too hard. I mean, I'm not a no sabo. I do speak Spanish. But a veces se me sale muy fresa, and I'm trying to sound more like...
Elegante.
No, I'm trying to sound like I'm from the pueblo, because they got the emphasis on it.
Okay, see, I'm not my best at Spanish.
Okay, what do you want to say? And I'll translate.
I was just gonna say que... I forgot what I was gonna say.
6'7".
No, I forgot what I was gonna tell you.
Ew, that's our first 6'7" in 2026 on the pod. We're gonna cut it out.
Yeah, cut that out. That's so bad.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No, we did it one time and I cringed. I watched the video and I said, ew.
Yeah, take it out. Don't believe it.
Okay.
I forgot what we were talking about.
The topic,
your
the juicy topic.
Oh, voy a dejar que hable porque me voy a quedar calladita aquí because, girl,
It has to do with my crash out.
I just like being a part of this. I like hearing these
But,
stories.
yes.
I don't really have much to add to it because, like, go.
Okay.